Perhatian sang put... Wait. It's echoing. No! Okay, never mind. It's not echoing anymore. Perhatian sang putri merak yang tertiup angin. Pavolia Reine dari hololiveID. Attention please. I'm ready from hololiveID Generation 2. Hi. Hi. How you guys doing? I just had a hot shower. So I feel very, very fresh. Can we keep the echo on? No. Good afternoon. Good evening. Or afternoon to you. That's fine too. Sounds hot. Thank you. Hot showers are supposed to be hot. Yeah, I like my hot showers. It's nice. Feels nice to the skin. And I don't know. It's just like, you know, going to an AC room after a hot shower is just like, it's just like a very nice feeling, you know? Good morning at 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. Hello. Good morning to the NA Marakyats. Yay. Yeah, so today I actually went for, you know, yesterday was my day off because I had some stuff to do, homework. And then today I also actually went for, you know, recording some stuff. I went to the studio. So my vocal cords are a little bit, you know, but it's okay because this game is fully voice acted. And by the way, the voice acting is gorgeous. We did part 1 last week and we're gonna do part 2 today. Tasukaru VA ne? New song, news upload sooner or later. Yeah, very nice. So last time, so there's this mystery about these Tangle Tower. So I think so that it's clear we should look at the case files. Let's these are the people. Kore ne? Case file. I know I'm covering this stuff, but I'm gonna read it for you anyways. See, the case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19 years old, dies whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Oh my god. The location is Flora's tower. So like the setting of this mystery is just like a really huge tower where 2 families live in it. The FF family and the Pippi family. And Freya Fellow was found lying on her back. Oh, anyways, Flora was present and she was posing for a portrait. With a single stab wound on her chest. Oof. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Also, my headphones are breaking again. My headphone wires, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go insane. I don't know, guys. But anyways, somebody was like saying like, what's the code for like famous people? Because the code is code Carolina Reaper or something. I think that's it. Better than 28 stab wounds. I mean, we don't play the mendang mending game here, you know? Like we don't do the my situation better than yours. Like they're all dead, all right? Yes. Raina, stop stepping in your headphones. So, it's too late, guys. I have spares, but these are the most comfortable. I mean, I can get a replacement cable, but it's gonna take some time. I can't just go to the store. I gotta like order it online, which takes time. You know, not immediately. So sad. Those headphones are sort of new, aren't they? No, actually no. No. The new headphones are for recording / monitoring / what you call it? Referencing. Yeah, not really for streaming purposes. They're plugged into my other audio interface. This one's the regular one, the open back that I always use normally. Yeah. Yes. Would there be too horrible echo if you try speakers instead? I kind of don't like it. I also like listening to my feedback of my voice in my ears. But anyways, yeah. So we are Mr. Detective Grimoire. Together with Sally, we are gonna uncover this mystery. From the last point, you know, last stream we interviewed a bunch of people. We pointed a few contradictions, and well, actually, we just entered the new chapter. I still kind of, you know, see like, okay, this one, see this mark, if it's lit up, it means like we have already like, hey, you are sussy, you're suspicious, and we've already chased that out of the person or something. And by the way, this is the victim. Unfortunately, like, you know, Flora was like supposedly the only witness, but she doesn't really like talk for some reason. So we're gonna have to like dig it through other people, you know? Yes. Sabi selalu sendiri. Sedih banget ya, guys. Yes, Señorita Misteriosa. Indeed. And yeah, and then we asked Fifi as well, Poppy, and then Pointer. So we need to ask these people, Hawkshaw, Felix, and Fitz. But we gotta find the evidence, like what is, you know, what will correspond to their thingy. And also, we recently got this. This is a wooden toy of some kind. A layer of dark ink glazed beneath a sheet of glass. This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you, Freya. Maybe. If simple melodies...
Hideous,
I'm thinking of the cassette tape.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Hang on a second. Or this one, maybe.
This
oh my god.
isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Alright!
Let's come back later. It must do something.
Okay.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Okay, what is this harp statue? An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Cool. I'm playing using the controller, by the way. Should I just play with not the controller? But the controller is like so comfy in my What did I play with last time? Oh, what's this? Oh my god! There's a hint thingy! How did I not notice that last time? Or was it not there last time? Hey, I gotta talk to you. I'm gonna show you a harp statue.
Rather ugly, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's cute.
Statues go. Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall. I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course. I own a great many.
Really?
But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower.
Oh yeah, where is it?
Safety first and all that.
Really? What about this? Painted models. Looks like you made it as well.
Ah, you found it.
You found it.
What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Is Flora? Felix? Freya? And Chicken?
Surrounded by all her favorite people.
What's the chicken doing? Alright. And what about Freya's paints? Do you know anything about it?
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Okay. Talk to... about Flora?
Dearest Flora, A remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf.
Lone wolf?
Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Me?
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people.
Other
you know.
humans? Is that important? Somehow? Huh. Interesting.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh yeah, we already did this. Seriously though?
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale?
Right now, it's just full of dough.
Ew.
Puffer?
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason.
Yeah, it's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so.
I hope so.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
We're stuck! Help!
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, seriously, like, they're telling us to talk to... Oh, literally! Talk to Penny... Oh, wait. Literally, they're telling us to do whatever. It's not just talk to Felix, it's just, hey, you know.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like 2 people standing
Oh,
together
this is
in the
new.
garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Poppy and Fitz standing in the garden. Fitz is holding a red rose. A drawing of Fifi of Hawkshaw. The drawing of Poppy and Fitz was done in the rooftop garden. Nahone.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's
Come
a...
again.
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Okay.
That painting.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Oh yeah, we've seen it before. Wait, there's like... Okay, what is this?
Drawings. Taped
What's
up.
that one on?
Looks like one of them's holding a red rose.
Oh, this is the same one. Okay, let's talk to either like Hawkshaw or Fifi, whoever's being drawn on there.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
Interesting. I'm gonna ask Fifi then. Hi, Fifi.
There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Okay, let's talk to, let's see if she has a more,
One
better...
old
Yep.
25 dry old books. 4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Huh?
1 old wooden book.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
4. Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Oh, I get it. It's alright. If she's fine with it, surely it's alright.
Hey, that's me.
It's you!
Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
Okay. Okay, what about... show it to Fitz. So scary. You know, remember the people and human thing? Like, what if, like, he's actually not human? Like, we kind of joke about how he's, like, pretty scary or something. Like, his eyes glow. Like, what if he's not human?
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Sus.
Are we done?
No. Come on!
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Poppy and Freya. Well, Freya's dead. So we can only ask Poppy about it. None of these people look like humans. Well, I mean, I like the character design. Oh my god. The music scares me.
What do you make of this statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. See how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Oh!
Yeah. Weird.
Interesting. And, well, Freya's dead, so we can't ask her, obviously. Let's talk to her about things.
I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
Okay.
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
Yes. Really? She doesn't seem interested.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
Uh-huh. Interesting. No, I don't get it. Anything?
Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
Let's see. Hawkshaw. Penny. We just talked to Penny. We just talked to Fitz. Here's... Fine, we'll go to the... Hey. Ah! Okay. Bird song? Yes? Ah, what? So, like, when there's sound... Okay. Don't get it, but sure. What about her? She plays the piano, so her piano must make sounds.
It's one of those big pianos with the open
Don't
lid.
touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Oh, never mind. Then it doesn't make sound. Eh? Wait. Yeah, I hear the melody in the music room. But where? What do I click?
Sheet music.
That's a lot of notes.
Probably why they're on the floor.
Mataban. Maybe like this. Oh no. Oh my god, why it look like a dog? Melody in the music room?
Are they-
Where?
Whatever they are. It's like a little parade of flutes.
Where?
Oh, whatever it is,
All it
it's
is,
what's
practice.
with all the broken glass.
It's a globe.
For globing.
Humu.
Who plays the
Where?
violin?
It's pretty. So I'm guessing nobody.
The piano is being played right now. I hear sounds from the music room, but is there any source of like music stuff?
There's a name for
these. What's this?
We already solved it.
It's this one. Ripped photo.
Empty. Anything in the water?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
Oh, okay, we don't hear any music here. So let's try going here. Maybe there are sounds of birds.
Trees.
In a garden.
In a garden.
Hello? Water
A
sound?
little water
It's
feature.
making me sleepy.
Oh, me.
Wonder how it's hooked up.
What about, you playing the thingy?
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Nope.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Only the bird song. Naruhodo. Wakaran. Let's try play some cassettes. Oh my god, so ominous. Try it. Very beautiful music. This one is really creepy. You guys want to listen to it again?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Yeah! We got it! Humming bird song. Oh! So in order to solve the harp puzzle, we have to like find like these 4 sounds or something. Can we?
It's piano music.
Dang it. This one's not a... So it needs to be organic noises. I think. So I think... Whoa. What was that sound? Terrifying.
We already solved
Absolutely terrifying. Alright, so we need sounds like that. I see. Whoa. Bird song, humming. Anything else?
We already solved it.
Poppy? Poppy room? Kunan?
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing.
Hopefully nothing. I understand. What about the rose?
A single red rose.
Like in Freya's drawing.
How very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
More candles?
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here. Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
No, okay. Well, what about this?
Gloomy.
But roomy. Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
The floor kind of looks like
Yeah,
the
it's
attic
framed,
thingy.
though. Must be important for some reason.
Okay, we can show this to Poppy and be like, yo, Poppy, play this or something. I don't know.
Ah, yes, a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor. Always a good omen.
It's an eye.
Ay, ay, ay.
More handwritten sheet music.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright.
Nice. Okay, Poppy. It reminds me of the one here, like, you know, in the attic. Not attic, I mean, whatever room. Hey, Papa. Ooh. Always scares me. Hey, sheet music.
Yeah, it's mine.
Play it. Can you play the tune for us?
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Yes.
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. Oh, what's so special about
What's
it?
so special about it?
I got it from my teacher. It's the first piece I ever learned.
How long have you been playing?
Since the day I turned 6. Family tradition. I was really excited to start learning. As soon as I got out of my first lesson, I told Freya and Fifi all about it. When I arrived at my second lesson the next day, Freya was there too. She hadn't asked permission, just showed up. For 2 whole years, the teacher taught us both.
Was Freya any good?
She would have been even better than me, if she'd stuck with it. But one day, she just stopped coming to lessons.
Why?
That's just it. There was no reason. That's when I realized things were different for her.
She's super genius or what? Can you play the tune for us?
Can you play
Again?
the tune for us?
Sure. Hard of head, but free of mind, unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Cool. Humming piano. So it's humming piano, birdsong, and then one more, and then we can solve the harp mysterio. Can we brute force it? Oh, just Felix? Hey, Felix!
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
Hey, Felix! Gonna talk to you about Freya's drawings.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects.
Haha, spirits.
Not in an evil way, in a good way.
What about this sheet music? You know anything about it?
One for music.
Music.
Why not ask Poppy instead?
Okay, we did ask Poppy. Well, do you know something about this?
That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
Really? Okay, what about the real thing?
What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
What would he know about? He would know about, damage.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay.
That looks like it might belong to...
Does Florin normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit, I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg...
Ceramic egg?
It's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
Okay, what about the brush?
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall.
Huh.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too.
Oh, really?
Tremendous patience. She's
so talented.
So good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
Recently?
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
Yeah.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Uh-huh. Well, we can check this out.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, here it is. Freya Fellow. No, I don't understand. Flora Felix Fiona. Where's Fiona? Which one's Fiona?
Fiona Fellow. We met her. She's one of the suspects.
Which one's Fiona? I don't remember. Oh, Fiona is Fifi. Oh god, that's why I don't remember. It's Fifi. And one more for sound.
It's a rose bush. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
Yeah, let's listen to what he said again about the tree, because my mind's just really blank. Hold on. Okay, just wait.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but she helped me get started. She taught me what she knew about
wood carving.
Patience.
Freya and Flora.
Oh yes.
Recently?
How are you related?
Somewhat
Distantly?
My father, Lord Fellow.
Lord
was her
Fellow?
grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow.
My father was a grandfather? Huh? So Lord Fellow gave birth to somebody else, and that somebody else gave birth to Freya?
Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Okay, no parents.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. So she's very talented, but she gets no part in the inheritance. Anyways, and then Fitz, who the heck? My God.
Tools. Used by a gardener. For gardening.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have
Powers. Let's talk about Freya. We did. Sheet music.
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Actually, I'm gonna go to here and see what's missing.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
There's a bell. Oh, eh? Nanto. Wait, so it's like bird, piano, humming, and what's one more? Bell.
Let's come back later.
Bell. Bell. I think this is where the bell is. Here we go. There we go.
That's all.
Now we can solve it.
So, what do we do with them?
Should we go back to the gardens again?
Yep.
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now.
The content. Oh, hi.
I guess that's wrong.
So do we just like match it or what? Do we just like match the thingy? Do we match it like this?
That's gotta be right.
Nothing.
But-
Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
Ooh!
Are we gonna go in?
Secreto!
Yeah, but there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Hi. Oh, there's an underground. How do I collect all suspicions? Okay. I feel like there's something that I'm missing, you know?
What's with the broken glass? It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really
Maybe.
like crowds.
Maybe not.
Two people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, it could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why
Uh-huh.
not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
なるほどね。
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
Liar!
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
Yes.
There's a plant mentioned on this page, see?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've
Why?
tried in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's an egg with feet.
Egg with
It
feet!
was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
So, what was inside?
Story. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Yeah, did we ever present that?
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of
Egg
producing
with feet,
perfectly
just like me,
geometric
of
forms.
course.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
Looks
We
like
don't know
ice
much
cream.
about them. They're
Yum.
unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
Not
This
even who?
painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
What? That's odd.
How odd.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all.
Huh?
She was kneeling on the floor.
Kneeling on the floor?
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. There's something off about this.
What is it?
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly. That belongs to Poppy.
Flora's room.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
That's quite sweet, really. Felix made that? Huh.
Secret
Looks
diary.
like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
This is yours, Fitz?
Pippi! FF!
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Could it be?
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole
Alchemy.
thing.
Okay, it looks like...
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay, all cassettes belong
Freya's
to Poppy.
best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Anger. I don't know.
I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Adu.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me, 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
Okay, we have done, asked him everything we can. And we... Okay, let's see. Penny? For real? I want to, like, talk to Poppy, though. Dun 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 dun!
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body.
Perpendicular,
And
what
there's
does
only
that
one
even
small pool
mean?
of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands or anywhere else.
Mm.
The whole thing is just a little too peaceful.
Mm-hmm. What if Freya wanted it. Like, hey, if you know.
This is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank.
No,
Freya
you
said
lie.
She wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Me.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Man, she's not fessing up, huh?
I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
3 birds, 1 cage.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far.
Okay.
Penny can be a little protective.
Okay. Well, that's enough. Let's go ask Penelope some stuff. Hey. Want to talk to you about Freya.
She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names.
Freya's just like
Isabel,
trying to one-up
Clementine,
everyone.
Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve. Got it, thanks. For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting.
Of
All
birds?
the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Okay.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her.
For
but
real?
she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Nice. Kind of spicy, don't you think? Mama, I think I want to ask her about birds in
I
cage.
must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
Cute.
I've already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Same.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Cool.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
Okay, so it's not a real bird.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The
It's
ink dip.
This one? Well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one.
Oh.
The very last.
And then?
Oh. There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Which one is Penny's room again? Wait. Now somehow it's unlocked. Which petals?
That's some flower.
There's something weird just feels out of place.
The one with the message? The note, ne? Okay, okay. I got you. Suspicioso! Let's go ask her stuff.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about.
But it's the
those red
petals.
flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, I think.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
Is
We need
the
a clue.
rooftop.
Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
Yes. It's this one? Is this a red? This doesn't look like a red rose. What's that one? Go. Yeah, this is. I this one.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
Is.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no
Maybe
access?
you can fly, cause you're a bird,
Is it really
or your
only
birds are
accessible from those two
trained
bedrooms?
For most people, it would
to
be.
get them.
But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
One of Penny's birds was used to kill. Wakane na. Because they were planning a murder.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz because they were planning a murder. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
For real? Which thing? Was used to kill.
One of Penny's birds was used to kill Poppy and Fitz because they were planning a murder. Nope.
Fine. It's used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal, but it didn't work.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, maybe this one, and distract them. And steal evidence from them.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them.
OMG, really?
We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
Okay.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
I know, it's the feather suit. It's this. 4 feathers. Oh my god, it's literally 4 of them.
Let's take a closer look at these.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's
It
yellow
was
bird
used to
when it
kill.
visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden.
Same.
Couldn't risk spying on them myself, so
Same.
I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me.
Tabitha
I
is the
knew
yellow
she'd
one.
be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand.
Yeah, you don't
Fitz
understand.
is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell.
Yeah,
I
see,
don't
what
know
if
she sees in her miserable little...
what if FF and PP stands for not Penelope
I
but
apologize.
Poppy
This
or
really isn't your
something?
burden to bear. Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Huh. We should all share. Okay, so we sussed her out. And who haven't we sussed yet? Fitz. Hey, you. We already talked to him about everything.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Okay, he does not. Well, that's that. He doesn't remember. Okay, fine.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, this one was,
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
well... Alright, let's hint it up. Fifi. What's up, Fifi? Talked about everyone to her. About the sheet
An item
music.
from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
Oh.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
For real? What about... I want to ask you about Ornette.
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is? It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what. It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why
Bird.
would my father make a model of Freya?
Because it's the kid. Or something. I don't know, man.
A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that
Or
I
because
look at
Freya taught
it, I do not
him.
understand how he was able
wood.
to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Blood? I don't know.
What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Loot statue.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
Okay.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it.
Yeah, like I
As
said,
such,
anger.
I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
Well, what about the harp statue?
itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
Yes, I
We're
think.
working on it.
We are.
Working on it. What about... I'll just
I am
do
scared of
everything.
birds.
Why?
Wow, you
It
are?
is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Don't be
Oh.
afraid.
Do you know who was reading this book?
Me.
It belongs to my mother.
Oh, your
and
mother.
she left it in the library?
No, my mother's not been in the library for some time.
Okay. Okay. What about this empty egg?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped
Fond of
carvings to
eggs?
be found in
Just
the
like
garden
me.
and in the grand hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
I like eggs. You guys like eggs?
Laughing?
The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya.
Okay.
Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Oh, so very recently. What happened?
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood.
See?
Stained to the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
What if the murder weapon is a frozen paintbrush? Just kidding. I don't know, man.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot
Okay.
full of blood?
Not a whole pot.
Somebody
It is
in
only
the
partially
family is a
Yeah,
vampire.
but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
full. No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Okay.
Curious. This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Blah 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 blah.
Right, but why?
I do not know why. I
Okay.
require
Let's just
facts.
for completion's
What do you
sake.
know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell.
Correction.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She was stabbed with something. There was
Yeah,
no knife
it's not a
found at
knife.
the crime scene,
It was not a knife.
Apart
It was
from the one in
something
the
else.
painting.
which as a mere abstract representation does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the
Is that even
concept
a knife
of
in the painting?
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
It's
Oh, it's
okay.
impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family.
Remington.
This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
For real?
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Like who, Freya? Well, we have asked her about...
There's something about Felix's painting supply.
Yeah, like it's blood? Come on.
Suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yeah, let's go ask. What if she sells the house, then where is everybody else gonna live?
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Suspicioso.
Let's ask her about it.
What do you mean?
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your paint pot?
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint.
Yes.
Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Yes. This painted model, right? Is red. See, it's mixed. Look at this label. The labels are mixed.
Let's take a closer look at this.
A model of a bird. Was stolen and replaced by... But the lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
Yes!
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours.
Exactement.
Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway?
Because...
None of this is connected to your murder.
Lake water? This red paint pot had been emptied of all its red paint before Freya used it and emptied. Are? Oh, somehow filled with blood. And emptied out onto the floor. I think. Maybe?
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood and emptied out onto the floor. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood after Freya used it to paint Flora. Almost. Maybe just change.
By Freya. Several weeks ago.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood. By Freya, several weeks ago. Almost.
And then locked away before Freya used it to paint Flora.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something.
Yeah, what kind of blood?
Fine.
Whose blood? We need to do a test.
I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint.
Really?
There was a certain amount of time pressure. So I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers.
And then?
Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's
Blood?
what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
Okay. Sure. And then I guess we suss out her. Is she finally gonna talk?
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Her hair covers the text box. It's not a knife.
It's not a knife. We
She
need
nodding?
a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Like a feather? It looks like a feather to me, but it looks like a feather to me, but it which one high? Or it's either a feather or the trowel. This! The ink dip! The feather of an ink dip!
Let's take a closer look at this.
The painted knife. Is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
This is bird! Look!
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Fifi betrayed Flora, so she ate the ink dip bird. The ink dip bird was part of Fifi's experiments. The gramophone? The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept Flora's egg. So she kept a single feather to remember it by.
The ink
I think.
bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And
That's
it
why
died?
she's obsessed with eggs.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All
The
right.
guesses they were pretty
So
funny
she
though.
was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah. I
She
think
swallowed it.
does. Normally, this is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
In the egg.
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty. Flora?
She gonna talk or what?
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Feather? Oh, that's so cute! Flora's drawings. Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message in the back. These are for you, love, Freya. Aww. Cute. That's so... Aww. So cute. Aww.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
The crime
we know
scene.
a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
To prove the existence of magic sounds like something I know. Paint from the paint pot was replaced by blood from the paint pot to hide the evidence.
Paint from the paint pot was replaced by blood from the paint pot to hide the evidence. Nope.
To prove the existence. The painting of Flora was designed to match model of Felix to prove the existence of magic so it could stab Freya. Yo, Team Magic, what
the paint
up?
of Flora was designed to match a model of Felix to prove the existence of magic. That's not right.
Damn. But look at that, they match! The painted ink tip feather was designed to match a real knife. Perhaps Freya painted the blood onto the... Okay, just let me read. It was used to paint over... Huh? Was used to paint the red tip off. Blood from the red... To resemble a bloody knife.
Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime.
Why?
Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time.
Yeah.
It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down.
Boom!
Normally, it can only be opened from the inside.
Yeah.
Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived.
Remember, like she
didn't
was
get
on her
stabbed
knees?
like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow,
What if
Freya
it
ended up
was
lying on her back, still perfectly in line with the
Yeah, but
painting.
like if it was
Maybe
like an
something
arrow.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay,
what I'm
well,
asking.
How about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely
She fell
unrelated.
over, and then from the attic there was a gap, and then like, pshoo! Right? Remember the hole in the attic? This one.
Where's that light coming from?
No, it's just daylight. There's a decent gap between those.
Yeah. See, I see the blood. But why would she lie on the floor? Yeah, why? And then why would Flora be on her knees or something? Let's see. Oh, wait, why? We haven't completed suspicion for all suspects yet? Alright, wait, oh, Penny? Right. Cause she's sleepy, she's taking a nap, I guess so. Man, I need a
feel
break.
Like I'm standing in a giant birdcage.
Hey, Penny. We should.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Ooh.
A fellow bird enthusiast.
Fellow
She's
bird
quite the
enthusiast!
expert, truth be
Yeah!
told. Studied them professionally at one point.
Oh,
I think
really?
her father taught her.
I
Are
like
you
birds.
friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little
A
bit.
little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I guess.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
Like me.
I
Just
said
kidding.
it. She's a most unsavory little...
Oh, she hates her.
She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in.
Oh.
She's his responsibility.
Oh, okay.
You not know that?
No. Because she wouldn't tell us anything.
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
I love Penelope
Oh,
so much.
Did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me?
Exactly.
Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
Okay, we still need to dig out information from her.
Oh, she's beautiful. Who is she? Wait, is that me?
Oh! Let's go. I love her so much. She's my favorite character.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake.
Really?
Looks like one too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it. Isn't he strapping?
He is Big.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
Oof. Okay, then Fifi.
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oof.
Oh. You don't need to.
No. It's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. We need to what? We need to talk to her about some stuff. Flora drawings.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago.
A year ago.
How sad.
I see.
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
She hates her so much. Come on.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Yes. We kind of jumped through that
A bit
one.
vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it? Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Cute.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
Lute statue.
Lovely. I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
My god.
Ooh, a secret diary.
That's our guess, too.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yes,
So
it's my,
juicy.
my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Okay. Gramophone.
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. Oh, that's rather sad. Freya doesn't take very good care of her pains, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian. Had her
Yeah,
own
maybe like it
priorities.
cracked when she like fell over, but like the question is, how did she fall over? That's what
I
we
doubt
haven't
Freya intended it.
figured out
But
yet.
the overall effect is a little unsettling, don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
Hey, don't diss your fellow bird enthusiast!
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter?
Oh,
Classic
spicy!
clue. Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it.
Okay.
Finally!
Just for completion's
I get
sake.
to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be
Juicy!
excited about.
Only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me.
Yeah, sounds like
Accused
her.
me of being, what was it? A
Shallow
sensationalist.
sensationalist. Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you.
Try living
It's
in it
literally
for
like, yeah, the
20
worst thing she
years.
could say is no.
Sure wears off.
But
If
then,
it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, Thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Inheritance stuff. Alright.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower.
Finally.
Something
Suspicioso!
Let's ask him about it.
Okay. Who haven't we sussed yet? Hawkshaw. Suspicion.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
No.
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens.
Eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
I think it was this, the ornate trowel. Pippi love FF.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Really? Is there a reason for Fitz to go up Pointer Tower with a trowel? Yes, because Fitz an ornate trowel is used by Fitz. It's the only thing it was used to bury. Is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after.
Because Penny says she sucks at like taking care of like the stuff.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
Yo, what?
We
You
need
lie.
to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Alright, something that, let's see. Oh, wow, woo, 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 woo. Potted fruit. I mean, it looks the same. Soil. Yeah, see, look at that. The soil is made by Fitz. See? Unique blue soil to grow all the plants. So I think this is it.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Okay. The pot and the soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Yep.
Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
I love how we reach to
no
that
way
these kind of conclusions
Flower.
and then
It looks exactly like Penny.
and then we figure out the how later.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
Just like
That's
Pokemon.
some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again when she's not there. Water the flower, change the soil, just trying to keep it alive.
Oof. That's it. And then what else? Oh, Hawkshaw. Hello. Whoa. Whoa. We haven't talked to her about anything.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
Oh.
Did you get anything useful out of
We're
it?
in for
Not
a
sure.
ride.
What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
Okay.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Barely. Well, what about Freya? What do
Freya
you have
Fellow
to say about
is
her?
of great interest to me.
For real?
I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower.
Was.
Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, Detective.
Wow, chill.
314 cases solved.
314?
All right. Be a show off.
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
Really?
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than
Why?
a spoiled child.
Why is she
Penny must be at
embarrassing?
least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Why do you hate her?
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy
Could
even,
be.
if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay, what about Fitz?
I'll say this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers.
Yeah,
In
he
secret.
has. In
Whoa,
secret.
scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Whoa, restless from what? Spicy. Let's check this first. Hold on. Aside from Hawkshaw, yeah, only Hawkshaw. So we gotta talk about evidence. Let's see. Where do we start from? We start from Flora's drawings.
Does Flora still own that bird?
No.
Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
It's from the case file.
You
maybe.
truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
She's judging us. Well, let me see you walk me through
Is
it
that a
then if
clue?
you're so smart.
Don't know. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
Same, yeah?
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
She's such a hater.
working
Like,
on it.
what did
That's a
you
no
like?
then.
What? Why? Like, chill.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Uh-huh.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
But that's odd. Why?
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double-check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
What about the potted
The people
fruit?
here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stones straight from the earth?
I mean, use it for my own gain? You see, okay, how do I say this? It's kind of like, in order to say give to people, you have to be able to provide yourself as well. For example, see, if you're like broke as hell, then you cannot like maybe like if you want to like give people stuff, you're gonna be like, ah, man, I'm gonna be stingy, you know, and like maybe just not give them or something. But then if you can like provide for yourself, if you have the potted fruit to yourself, you can provide for yourself, and then you won't be, you know, you won't need to think, and you can help people like, oh yeah, I can like give them like some of these gemstones and I still have them anyway. So it's a win-win for everybody, you know? Like, it doesn't really make sense, you know?
These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll.
Like,
turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen.
It's kind of weird to think like
your life sounds fun. Grimoire,
you have to help people
have
when you can like barely
that?
provide for yourself. It doesn't
Not
work like
having
that.
a fun adventure right at this very moment?
And you wouldn't think of helping people when you can barely like take care of yourself. You have like a lot of stress about like, what am I gonna eat tomorrow, next week? But if you can provide for yourself with this potted fruit, then you don't have to worry about your basic necessities. Then you can be more carefree in helping other people. Something like that.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he? Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal.
Bipedal?
Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
A photograph of Freya. Could be important.
Aksha doesn't seem the type to give to others anyways. She gives
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
angry remarks.
Not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
Yeah, when you have no problems, you can start helping others with their problems. Like if you're like if your mental state is like super messed up, and then you won't be able to lend an ear to like a friend because you have to sort out your problems. Something
One
like
of
that.
3 statues depicting the same creature.
She gives
This
negativity
one
by
is
existing.
wearing headphones.
I mean,
Perhaps they
she
belong
has
to someone who
character
likes
though.
music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs for blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music.
Okay.
Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange.
Stranger.
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they? I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
When did she last see it?
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was.
Yeah, we kind of
Perhaps it's
figured
always
out
been empty.
already what it was.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
Ooh!
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Wow.
3
Yeah.
birds, 1 cave.
We know more
What
than
makes
her.
them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
Okay.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or you might
Yeah!
have had it.
I
Yeah!
have several theories.
Give her
But
that
they are my
treatment.
theories, and I'm not going to share them. A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
What about the potted flower?
You consider that important evidence, do you?
Yes, of course.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
Ow.
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
You like idol music? You like hololive music? Have you listened to Raine's new original song, Illusion Night? We just released the MV for it.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Sheesh.
Paints?
We were already so close to solving it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
Yeah, you
didn't
see,
see a knife anywhere in
we
Flora's
figure
room,
it
did you?
out.
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Well, to examine every avenue of thinking, that explains why she is in the same spot still.
Conveniently left
She's only
anonymous.
thinking, not
It's
exploring.
useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No. Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Why are you so?
Have
Why are
you
you such a
Searched the
hater?
whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
Huh. I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
Oh
I
yeah?
was disappointed too.
Man, she really isn't all that, huh?
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
She doesn't know. See, this is why you have to keep, low profile and be friendly. Like, she acts so high and mighty, but like, come on, we opened that secret door over there and she's just like, of course she doesn't know. She just stays in one place throughout the whole game for like 6 hours or whatever.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
Looking for the golden beetle, I think.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
It's not a microscope at all.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Didn't we establish it that it's actually a telescope thingy? So Hawkshaw lied about it?
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one.
Seductive?
At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Wow.
Sorry, but
Villain
we're way
backstory.
off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood.
Oh,
Little more than a toy.
okay.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment.
Ooh.
I had hoped he might sign my telescope.
Ooh,
An extremely
she's
childish
a fan.
indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on.
That's so
You're
funny.
admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then.
Correct. As it
He's
happens, I have
he's
no
like
need
a
to search the
beetle person.
greenhouse
He's not
to
even
such
like a
degree.
legit astronomer.
Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect
It's dead.
is your murder victim.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we done?
For now. It's about time we found out what's beneath the garden.
Okay, it's time, guys. Let's find out.
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Let's go down. Ooh, what's in here? Underneath. How close to the end are we? What the heck? Beetle Laboratory, what?
What's in there?
Eh?
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
And there's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
They tried to create the perfect beetle.
It's a little diagram of a beetle, with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
A cracked glass tank with 9 little rooms. Each one has 1 or 2 insects inside. I can't tell if they're still alive.
I like that you called them rooms. This place would never pass a fire safety inspection.
They always have the, you know, the fire stuff.
Bugs. Big ones.
Eesh.
Looks like they're made of metal.
What if they're trying to build the perfect bug? Alchemy.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Let's look closer.
Weird looking safe.
What?
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay. Something like that. Oh, okay, maybe like this. Yeah. oh, there's still this one. Wait, I'll use the mouse. I'll use the mouse. What's this? Ooh. Ooh. no no. Do no 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 no. Do no no no. Do no 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 no. Do no 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 no. But that doesn't work. So it's like no 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 no, and it needs to go up. But there's nothing like that. There's nothing that helps us go up. Ring. What if like this? Like this? Shush. Cannot. Like this? Like this? Oh, like this? Like this? Like this?
That's the one.
Okay.
Hey, not bad. Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
More research! Oh, look, it's the animal from the previous game as well. Secret research, a folder containing research notes and diagrams. 1. Our unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as yet unidentified chemicals. What? These chemicals are continually present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. 3. Smaller creatures such as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. However, the chemicals may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected, like boggy.
Whose research is this? This is some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
This is where the golden beetle thing comes from. See, 4, the golden beetle. Blah, 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 blah. Causing ill fortune. Look at that.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Why is it hidden? Info has been planning to, wasn't aware, has been trying to breed the ink dip bird in Flora's tower, I think.
Pointer
Literally.
has been
No, I
trying to
don't know.
breed the ink-dip bird in Flora's tower. Nope.
No? Come on! I want the ink dip bird to thrive!
Pointer has
No.
been trying to breed the golden beetle in the rooftop garden. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Huh? Really? Maybe just change one thing? Has been planning to kill the golden beetle. In the astronomy tower.
Pointer
No.
has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the astronomy tower. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
In the laboratory.
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy.
I
He
guess
just wants
so.
to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite.
Yeah,
Might
it's all
explain
about
why he was so
inheritance
worried
and
about losing Beetle.
inheritance.
Maybe somebody did steal it.
Might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Yeah.
Curious,
Freya
sure,
doesn't have
but
inheritance,
not
right?
naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Okay.
Ready to go down? Again?
Again? What do you mean again? There's a... Really? Okay, there's a book here. What is
A
it?
single book on a little makeshift table.
This is
There's a
creeping me out
basement?
slightly.
Of a basement?
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Look at that! See? That's the... Oh, this is the boggy, and then it's the ink dip, and then... Ooh! Mists of the Sea and Sky, a children's picture book. It looks very old. The ink dip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. Silver snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. The soul bearer, a crab with 3 differently sized claws. The amphibie, the frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. Interesting. Could it be then? But we do have the murder weapon.
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
A sleek but sturdy metal rod. It has been stabbed into a photograph. The rod has a curved and pointed tip. Remember our the real thingy? Oh
So what's the
shoot!
photo?
Sorry, I was reading. Oh, damn it! Wow, so cute. It's been framed but slightly damp. The photograph shows a young girl, a large man sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. Flora and her dad? Or something? Okay. The rod has a curved and pointed tip like an arrow or the hand of a clock. It has a small loop at the back with a short length of red rope connected to it. The metal is perfectly clean and polished. Cool.
Do you know who it is? In the photo?
Okay.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Yes, I know. This one. I think.
Felix made a little model of him? For Flora?
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is. Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father. Meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah,
Flora.
it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Okay.
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
Does the model have polydactyly?
2 cloaks and a green hat draped
No,
on top for
we
good
don't have a
measure.
boiler room either. Okay, what's this?
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Let's unroll it. Oh! It's the map? Oh my god. Misted Mansion. That's literally what it is? Rooftop garden, bedroom, grand hall. This is the original layout. Minus the top stuff on the stuff.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already?
No. Wait, this is Fifi room. This is Grand Hall, yeah.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
Behind the painting, of course. Like in our secret games.
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed.
Okay. Building plans. Misted Mansion, north side cross section. A roll of parchment in which the plans for a grand mansion have been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before, and a second marks where it is now. The mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage. A room labeled study is in the center. なるほどね. I guess. Can we check it out now?
Let's not wander off
Okay.
right now.
That means we still have more stuff here.
Old cardboard
How
box.
exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp and empty.
What about this box?
Old cardboard
How
box. They're
exciting.
also empty.
Gives off kind of a dungeon vibe.
Dungeon.
What do people actually use chains for?
To chain people? I don't know.
Nothing good.
It's an old coat rack.
2 cloaks. And a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Huh. What else is here?
This room looks old. Like, old.
It makes the rest of the house seem relatively modern.
Gives off kind
What do people-
nothing good.
Okay.
A single
This
book.
is
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Oh yeah, we have already checked this out. Aww. Oh yeah, this is part 2 of the evidence, yeah?
Basements don't normally have windows.
Yeah, what's outside there?
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
We can't see fish or what?
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
What does it look like?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything.
What's under?
That's not what a lake looks like.
Artificial?
Where are we?
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with 1 candle?
It's all coming through the window.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
It's not a real lake?
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still
Because...
don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just
Because-
wanted to get rich. Like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though.
Maybe it has
More
gold
empty
in
than
the
a
lake.
normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
It's always the Remingtons. It's always the Remingtons, people.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
Oh, wait, it's dark now.
Whoa, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Water elevator.
Hang on, it's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Pull it. Oh! Better.
A ladder.
Wanna go up?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh. The hidden heart. Let's continue. Of course! It's the room of the Remingtons. Look at this, the crab, and they also got this. Oh my god, of course. This looks familiar. Oh my god, alright.
Is that a crab?
Yeah.
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can
soft
actually
shell
see
crab.
its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3? Ugh. You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Yeah, like the one in the book. The limbs of the creature can be rotated or the...
This crab really
That little
Yeah,
one.
but I think I've seen it more recently.
Cute. Oh, open, close. Okay.
Is that a crab?
It's got
also, crabs... I guess that's wrong.
No?
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
Huh? Oh, the limbs can be rotated? Oh. Wiggle. Roll. Stretching. Fine, we check
This
it
crab
again.
really reminds me of something.
That little
Yeah,
one.
but I think I've seen it more recently.
Right, left.
Is that a crab?
It's got
also, crabs normally...
Literally, I don't know. Like this?
Perfect.
Oh my god. Oh, crossbow. See, like I thought it was like a crossbow, but I don't know. Like, at first I thought it was like a crossbow, but then it would make a hole in the painting. So then, alright, we forgot that it was actually,
What's this?
you know, there's an attic thing.
Something somebody didn't want us to find.
Nice. The crossbow. Just no description, just like a crossbow.
What is it?
Well, a weapon.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We found them already.
We found them already.
Right. So this one is the metal rod. And then this would be the real thingy. And this would be the literally I don't know. This would be the literally I have no idea. Maybe like you know, like ooh, for aiming. Yeah?
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Yum.
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on.
We know who have the telescope. Yeah, we know the original owner of the telescope.
I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Let's see. Oh, several pages have been ripped out, but a few remain. Fifth ambassador located finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend to the music room for experiments. It works, perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort, for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. It's mostly been cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved. But I know. It's time. Sheesh.
An axe and some kind of hunting rifle, mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't
yeah,
there.
the one that's gone. I mean, it's this one. We found it. Yeah, we gotta Is it, or is it a pickaxe? You thought it was a crossbow, but it was a pickaxe.
Dragon?
These...
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Okay.
An incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
Oh! The Fezaru! Red outfit. No.
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Wow, such a hater. What a hater! You know who's a hater? A photograph in this sturdy wooden frame is dusty and looks several years old. The brass plate at the base of the frame reads the Ambassadors of Misted Mansion. The photo shows 2 women and 3 men wearing a variety of different styles of clothing. All 5 people have their faces cruelly covered with black ink. Okay, this is Remington. Richard Remington, I think. This is Remington people. This is Poppy. And this is... I don't know, the mother of Fifi, maybe.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
Or Penny. Yeah, Penny, I guess. Wow. Interesting.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people?
Nope.
Here at Tangle Tower?
Nope. Yes.
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Alright. Woo! Bear!
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here, though, it barely makes the top 3.
True.
That's a bookcase. It's mostly empty.
What a surprise. Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah, they're on the inside.
Glowing substance in the water.
It's a wooden pinboard, hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Oh my goodness! Oh, wow. Wow! A large central sheet of paper has been pinned to it. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. A smaller sheet underneath features a drawing resembling the silhouette of a cloaked figure. Literally what?
Someone's been using this room.
What if Hawkshaw isn't even human? What if Hawkshaw is like a robot and then a bug is inside it?
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
Uh-huh.
That might not be impossible, you know.
Well... Freeze drawings. And then this one's a photo of painting. Look at this. There we go.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting. but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Yikes.
Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Well... Oof. The murder! Finally! What is this even?
Time to solve this.
Machinations of murder.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this.
Uh-huh.
It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound.
Yeah.
It's the murder weapon.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Despite
Okay.
the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Up. Above Freya.
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
Yes.
Attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow
Yes,
back up through
exactly.
the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have
Somehow
dropped
it
the reel
worked.
in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait, the arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope.
Pretty
Doesn't matter.
lucky.
It would've
Pretty
missed
lucky
her
that there's
if
no
she was still
blood.
standing up by the painting.
Ah, right.
Unless
Freya was already lying on her back.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
But why? She'd fallen unconscious. For some reason.
She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
Oh. Why the gramophone? Flora? Why would Flora make her fall unconscious?
Paint fumes.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
Flora? The gramophone?
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
The gramophone emits poison gas. I don't know. This is a little bit, I admit, I don't know. We have never heard anything about poison gas before. What is in it?
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
The bug? There was a bug in the gramophone. I don't know, that's...
Pointer's research says...
I literally, cause like that's the
incredibly loud
only
hiss when she
thing.
was threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
It's like, it's where it all ties up. Like, you know, we talk about the bug so much, but what's it do at the end, you know?
No, I don't think so. Not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone.
Oh my gosh, so she literally fell unconscious from shock. Like, oh my god, it's so
It might
loud.
just be a particular type of frequency.
This
Oh
is getting
my-
kind of
this
scientific.
is so
Since when do you know anything about
precise.
the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't. But I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Thinking about
Poppy?
it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise.
Ah,
although Pointer might
my
have been lying.
God.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower.
Oh my
Caused quite a bit of
God.
damage, too.
Okay. Huh, what? What was affected by the powerful frequency? Is the gramophone.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful
Oh my God.
vibration.
That's why it's
Enough to
only
crack
in one
metal.
side, or
Enough
what?
to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah,
What?
that's the one thing I don't get.
So
If
smart.
the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't
They
have
had
been in range
earmuffs?
too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They were knocked unconscious.
They protected themselves.
How?
Because they had earmuffs. Yeah, the culprit is the loot statue, guys.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
Ow!
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
Yeah. And then they hear like the calm footsteps. Remember
it.
the very first Felix testimony?
There's something bothering me.
What?
Yeah, the murderer was so lucky. What if she fell like to the other way?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, what?
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime. Is there a dying message or what? Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Freya added the blood to the painting itself. Her red paint was swapped out with blood. Foo.
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
Yeah, somebody said... See, Poppy says that Freya would mix all the colors she would need before starting her painting. Like they said, this is not a Freya thing to do. The red substance is blood. The missing clue.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room.
But
Where'd it go?
we found it somewhere else.
We found it somewhere else.
It was in the... Was it this one? Because there's only 3 birds, but there's 4 feathers. Unless... Oh, here it is. Burn items. Never mind.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene. And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, And then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is,
How many culprits
how
are
could
there?
they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
The final clue? I don't know.
It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? Because Freya always mixes everything, all the colors she would need before starting the painting.
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Yeah, we should check her art drawing stream. Red, the blood was added by the murderer, so what's this? Dripped onto the canvas from was a mistake by Freya because it was going to be これね。ちょっと待って。White is already used, brown's already used. Yellow was going to be used to paint this sketch. Flora's head, the ink tip feather, a potted plant. This sketch of something sitting. It's the bird. It's the bird. It's this Penelope's bird.
The yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
Birds and Chage. Look, it's a bird. Look at that. It was supposed to be like this.
There she is. Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did,
Oh my god, how shall we?
but she's a very good listener.
OMG, it's you. You are who? Who are you really?
Oh, now. I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
What? Tie her hands. Something sturdy to tie her hands with. Literally, I don't know. What can be used to tie her hands? Nothing.
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
I just need to know the truth.
I just need to know the truth.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy, the volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to
She
walk
doesn't have bird
beyond
hands.
her
I feel
boundaries.
betrayed.
She was truly
A hater.
everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone
Sussed.
unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
Oh my god. She's a mystery.
I suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after.
I see. Well,
Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
you know, it's really funny because
sure
she's my
this is a
favorite.
Tangle Tower thing?
Why?
And not a
Why
you
does
thing?
my favorite always
Perhaps you
turn
didn't
out to
notice.
be, you know?
Not one of them is happy. Not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other 2 Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
Yeah, Richard.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
Yeah.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them.
Ooh.
I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared.
They wanted
Perhaps
to
it
look
could
for
be my
Boggy.
purpose, too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do, at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19.
Uh-huh.
Same age Freya is now.
Uh-huh.
Found what?
The aviary.
The aviary.
Wait, I'm confused.
Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya
Oh,
is
sorry,
now.
it's not the aviary. You
Found
found what?
what?
Murder? You found the study. Fine.
Study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot.
Oof.
For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through.
Ooh, spicy.
Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it.
Uh-huh.
Then, I looked inside.
What is it? Oh. The Era of Misted Mansion.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Yes,
Misted.
Mystery Cryptid. Sure, yeah.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The
Okay.
mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids like
The beetle?
cryptids. Like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mystids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life.
What is
Something
it?
which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Something Penny found in the study is children's I guess this secret, either secret research or the children's book. Or in the study. What was in the study? It was looks several years old. The ambassadors of Misted Mansion. But this has her in it. So I think it's either the secret research or the whatever this is, maybe.
That's not it.
Nope.
That's not right.
Or maybe this?
The 5 missing
Okay.
family members standing
Oh, that's not her?
together
Alright then.
as a single unit. Calling
Then it's
themselves
Penelope's
the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to
Tangle
Tower?
Tower.
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself,
Mm-hmm.
all empty shells. I
Yeesh.
thought my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
Ooh.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts, the creatures themselves, all lost, taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And? What happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose.
But
They hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had
disappointed.
left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to
Boggy.
be researchers, others little more than hunters.
Yeah,
All 5.
checks out.
Completely useless to me.
Useless.
Even your own parents?
Eventually, I returned, but instead,
Oops, sorry.
I made a decision.
A lowly entomologist.
There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy.
Uh-huh.
A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
The golden beetle.
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure. But I theorized that he received it in the post.
In the post? From who?
In the
Who can say?
post.
Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole
Wow.
it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step.
Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea.
Oh
She
my.
arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that?
Because
The name, the costume, and everything?
It's
he just likes
somewhat sad to
cosplay,
admit,
I guess.
but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue.
Oh my goodness.
Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in.
It's?
Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before
Because?
Misted Mansion was built over the lake. Before the lake was even a lake. Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here. A research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Yeah, why did she kill Freya? That's the thing. The will of Freya Fellow. Wow. We're still not done here. Whew. Let's talk about this then.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
This?
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality. I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Wow,
Why
we
did
are
she
pretty
care
smart.
about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just
like my
wanted to free the
nightmares.
Beatles. She has a fondness.
I've been
for
having
them.
weird
What
dreams for
Pointer
like
was
a
doing
week
upset her
straight.
significantly.
But like
But in
last
fact,
night I only dreamed
I
about
think it was something
groceries.
I think she
But I had
wanted
weird dreams about
to
cockroaches
free
and sea turtles.
Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her.
I see.
We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all 3 families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance.
Ah, yes. We talked about
That was her
that.
plan anyway, but something happened. Before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study.
Oofy.
Found your notes. Found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
What?
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
304
The beetle
cases,
in the
and those happen
gramophone
to be murder
wasn't
cases.
for Freya.
Just
It was for
a different
Flora.
role.
She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of her room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them.
Nah. Initially.
Worked on you too.
Nah.
So
I mean,
why
we
are
kind of
you
thought
still
it was
here?
like a feather,
Why not
like
take your
out of
first
nowhere,
chance
I
and
guess,
leave?
like in the first stream,
Ah,
right? But we
well,
never really pursued it
I've
because
been
like there
waiting
was no
for an
hints
opportunity
anyways.
to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Oh my god! Huh? Bird! Oh no! Oh no, guys! Earplugs! Eesh. Oh, Penny's hat.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fit saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her.
Oof.
But who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Really?
Fitz did not want to
Genius.
believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
Aw.
But
Sad.
what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
That! Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
She gone.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind.
No.
I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing.
Is it even
The
real?
mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
Wait,
So,
but Penny
got
said it
away.
wasn't
I'm
real.
afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
eat it.
belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
Hello. Ooh, credits. Let's go. Whew. Interesting. Hey, that a nice game. I enjoyed it a lot. It's gonna thrive and multiply. Oh, but I like the red and white bird though. Yeah. It was a fun ride. Yeah, I agree. What about Penny? I don't know. Cute. Look, it's walking. How do we go home? Well, we just go home, I guess. Oh, we have lots of golden beetles next season. Nice. So little info about Remingtons. I don't know. I felt like it was like a really nice mention Easter egg or something. Oh, hey. Oh, we can fly? Oh, nice. Nice. Wow. Yay! How did I like the game? I liked it a lot. So I played the game before this, Detective Grimoire, and so this is, I guess, the sequel. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised that there were like some references to like the previous game. Like, for example, like the creature in the other game, and then okay, first like Sally's there, but and also like mention of the Remingtons as well. I haven't checked if we have you know, if there's another game, you know, of Detective Grimoire. And also I only just noticed that this is actually Flora. I thought it was just some, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe there will be a sequel. Hopefully. Oh, that's it for now. It was more than just a reference. I guess so, but also, yeah. Now we see it. Yeah. If you don't tie your hands, does the same thing happen? I actually don't know. Yeah. No, I see it. Yeah, I didn't really figure out what it was. But now I see it. Yeah. How did you like the art direction? Oh yeah, they kind of changed the art style a lot, I guess. I'm liking it. It's very stylized. It's very cute. I like it actually. The way it's animated. Like the first game was also really good with how animated the sprites were. But I'm liking this one a lot as well. They're different, but they're also good. I like it. You know, of course they changed the design of the main characters too. Yeah. BGM also great, VA great. Overall, I really enjoyed playing this game. But again, I am an enjoyer of mystery games. So I guess if you like mystery games and you guys maybe are late or missed the stream, I mean, watch the archive anyways. But also, this game is worth it. I love it. Yeah, I really dig the cartoon sketchbook feel to it, right? Yeah, super cool. Never. Sally's VA was amazing. Yeah. Oh, Sally's hair changed because the braid was hard to animate. Really? I mean, I like her style right now too. Humu. I get it though. It's like whatever is like, you know, more effective, efficient, something. Love that it was fully VA'd. Yeah, the VA is really good. Really adds to the whole experience. I loved it a lot. Who was Sally again? Sally in the previous game was actually one of the quote-unquote suspects. I have no idea. There's really no backstory, not in-game at least, of like how she ended up being actually our sidekick. But yes. Sally's VF voices Tifa and Sayaka from Madoka? Oh my gosh, really? Yes. Sally was a souvenir seller. Yep. And it's so funny that, wow, of course, my favorite turns out to be the... Oh, why does this always happen to me? Oh, gosh. No surprise. Oh. It's a curse. Why? Well, I guess, hold on. Let's see. Oh, so sad. I think, I haven't really made schedule because, today I had a pretty full day. I was away, like I said at the beginning of the stream. I was in the studio recording like a bunch of stuff basically. But it's still good that, you know, my voice is pretty much alive, so I can stream this still. Tomorrow, what date is tomorrow? Was the 22nd? そうだね、22nd か。22nd. I might wanna stream at a possibly earlier time. I don't know. I don't know. I need to find where my Mario Kart cartridge is, because I want to practice Mario Kart. Tomorrow is possibly not a viewers participation game. I wanna try to see the new tracks first and get used to like the whole thing again. You lost the cartridge? No, I didn't lose it. It's just somewhere. Yeah. Training art ikuzo. Yeah, I don't really have much time to do it because there's also the little break thing that I'm gonna have. It's only for like, I don't know, a few days a week. You know, wanna like for once have a break. Yeah, I'm gonna be on Twitter and stuff to update though, and I think I might just prepare stuff to upload on YouTube as well. So yeah. Yes. I hope controller not broke this season. Hey, I'm gonna keep it charged. Yes. Alright, have a nice holiday break. Thank you so much. Yeah. I will cry every day without Reine. Oh no, don't cry. The mushroom incidents. No more mushrooms this year, please. No more mushroom. I still love, like, I think, like, maybe Subaru senpai, maybe she really thinks, like, until now, maybe she still thinks I actually legit like mushrooms. I mean, I like them as food, but as, you know, last year was pretty traumatic. Let's hope, we get, you know, we don't get too bad of a treatment. Kinoko princess, my goodness. But yeah, cheer for me, guys. I'm gonna do my best with all I can, yeah? If you go to Japan, she'll try feeding you mushrooms. You're in Group C, right? Yes, I'm in Group C, actually. Am I scared of my opponents? I try to, I do not see it. I close my eyes. My only enemy is myself. So don't choke, don't be like aseru, don't be nervous, don't be, you know, because like the more you get nervous, the more you like, the more you fuck up and stuff like that. So just, you know. Yes. Listen, the less I know, the better I sleep. True fact. Oh, Holobert on She? Are you kidding me? For real? What? Alright then, guys. At least, I guess, super chats will be read, next time because it's late also, but I don't know, maybe it's not late. I don't know, I can't make up my mind. Maybe I will read it. Did I read the first one? Did I read the first one yet? I can read the... Did I read the first one? I don't know. Yes, on the last yabe. Okay. Well, maybe I can read the super chats today anyways. So we don't have any more, I don't know. So we don't have as much backlog. Okay? La. Yeah, we can read the super chats with this ominous BGM. You caught everything except latest persona? For real? Subaru, Nene, Dui, all in She. Wow. And what about Kiwawa? Is Kiwawa joining this year? We can check YouTube. Nope. So really? Holobird in She, huh? Dum, dum, Da-dum, da-dum. Wow, I chose sleep. Yeah, sometimes the time zone is really messed up, you know? Okay. Let's read the SCs for this one. First up, we have Tabitha Gabriel Deer. Oh, look! I'm in a cage! Pleading face emoji. GWS. We have Rosenya. Tabitha did something sus. Why am I not surprised? You have temporary. Ink tip bird is basically a color inverted P file. Yeah, I love it! I love the bird! It's like me! Yeah! Taskaru. Nandai? What is this? Okay. We have Rosenya, it's Tabitha, and somehow I'm still not surprised. What? We have Hakase. Of course, the one who Reine thought was cute ended up being the culprit. We should have known all along. I don't know why this always happens to me! Why? I think I just have, you know, I don't know. We have Tabitha Gabriel Deer. Sasuga, Reine has the superpower to fall in love with evil ladies. So how to become evil? So Reine will. No, please don't be evil. We got too much evil women around here. Yes. Uh-huh. You like Susato and she turned out to be the murderer, of course. We have Yenwei. Hawkshaw's story about giving up on her childhood dream hits differently now. Giving up her childhood dream to what? Be a murderer? Or, yeah, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Yes. We have Yenwei. There's a concept art and artist notes in the main menu now, FYI. Yeah, I'm gonna savor it. I'm gonna savor it by myself. If you wanna check it out, buy the game. Okay? You have Sloth of Shadows. Thanks for the cozy stream. These Detective Grimoire games are so relaxing to watch. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. And we have Andy Extracts. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Let me check something. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, best experiencing it myself too. Of course. Hi. Okay. And let me check again. Just to make sure. Today is the 21st. Okay. I think that is it for today. Oh, not yet. We have Mavericking. Why are all the birds killers? What do you mean by that? But anyways, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching Tangle Tower. Oh, I'm glad we finished another mystery game today. Thank you. Tomorrow morning stream or just earlier than usual? Maybe earlier than usual, not morning. I'm so sorry. I will never ever stream in the morning. No, just kidding. I want to go back to morning streams, but I'm just... I don't know, guys. I'll work it out somehow. My sleeping schedule has been like a little bit wonky. It's okay. I'll somehow fix it, I guess. Cause I've been like napping a lot these days. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful evening or beautiful morning, afternoon. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Terima kasih perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. Salam rakyat, everybody. Oh, we have Fluicor. Reine loves two kind of girls, murderers and murdered. Oh, come on. Cut me some slack. Salam rakyat, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh.